The Japanese government took new action over the Diaoyu Islands. Tokyo's National Museum of Territory and Sovereignty just added 3 new sets of documents about the Diaoyu Islands, trying to cook up evidence for Japan's illegal claims.
These 3 sets of files selected by the Japanese government demonstrate a clear sign of selective interpretation.
Let's look at the first document. There's a so-called 1950 internal document from China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Japan says the document uses the name Senkaku Islands and lists them as part of the Ryukyu Islands.
Here's the truth. 1950 was still the early stage of rebuilding the post-World War II international order, and the peace treaty with Japan hadn't even been finalized yet. We also can't verify the authenticity of these so-called documents.
The issue of Ryukyu Islands itself is historically complex. According to Cairo Declaration and Potsdam Proclamation, the status of Ryukyu Islands was to be decided by China, the United States, and United Kingdoms, not by Japan unilaterally. Moreover, its internal document was merely preparatory material for negotiation and not a final declaration of China's sovereignty stand.
The second set consists of a report formed after a Qing Dynasty official's visit to Japan in 1889. Japan claims that China's sovereignty is invalid because the report doesn't mention the Diaoyu Islands.
But this report is just one person's view and can't possibly override the whole chain of historical evidence.
Official documents from both the Ming and Qing Dynasty consistently list the Diaoyu Island as part of Chinese territory. For example, the Ming Dynasty Zhouhai Tuzhi include Diaoyu Islands in the 7 maritime defense points, and the Qing Dynasty's Taiwan Fuzhi categorize the island as part of Taiwan's affiliated islands. Japan's interpretation clearly ignored the complete chain of sovereignty evidence from the Ming and Qing dynasty.
The third set consists of documents from 1895 related to the Qing Dynasty's forced cession of Taiwan to Japan. Japan tries to muddy the waters by saying the Diaoyu Islands weren't mentioned during the handover.
Historical facts clearly show that Diaoyu Island have been affiliated with Taiwan since the Ming and Qing dynasty. After the First Sino-Japanese War, the Treaty of Shimonosaki in 1895, Japan foreseeably seized Taiwan and its affiliated islands, including the Diaoyu Islands.
Japan is waving around 3 cherry-picked files like they're proof. Let's be honest, it's pure distortion, and honestly, it's embarrassing.
Meanwhile, China Coast Guard is conducting regular patrols around the Diaoyu Islands. China's resolve to defend its own territory is rock solid.
Cutting up history and quoting it out of context won't change the facts. It just shows how little Japan understands its own past, and the world is laughing at it.